They couldn't grasp how a year ago or a year and a half ago, their unit was 150,000 more. They couldn't grasp that it's come down that much.
Okay.
I said, well, backtrack 4 years ago, 3 years ago in COVID, prices went up 35%. It was silly. It was crazy. I mean, it was, I felt like we're in 2005 again when prices just kept going. And I knew something was going to give eventually. And it did in 2008 through about 2012. They couldn't grasp it. I said, look, you have about 9 months ago, we had a 16-month supply of inventory.
Yep.
Condos, houses, everything. We haven't had that. I don't ever remember having that in 33 years. That's a huge supply of homes. It's down now. A lot of people who want to get this much for their home they've taken their homes off the market. They're going to wait for the market to come back. I'd be surprised if it comes back anytime soon.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is 2005, when prices were here, people bought. Fast forward 20 years to 2025, those prices are now back where they peaked out in 2005.
Yep.
Now, not exactly, within 5 to 10%. We had the pandemic where everybody freaked out, and I'm not going to get into all that. Point is, prices were driven up. Well, now prices are coming back to a normal market, a healthy market. Any real estate broker you talk to in the Keys, Fort Myers, I talk to them all. I've done this forever. We have a good rapport. We have like a group. We always talk to each other. We're just returning to a normal market.
Yep.
But people who bought during COVID or wish they would have sold during COVID and maybe bought here when they bought here, they should have sold here.
Yeah.
Not here.
Timing.
But they're still okay. They're still going to make money. It's not like if they bought during COVID, you may have to wait a while or take a loss. Right. Or just don't sell your property. We've seen a lot of homes come off the market. Personally, we had 3 people take their homes off the market, withdrew them. Not that they were upset. We had showings, but the offers we kept getting were way lower than what they wanted to get.
Yeah.
Well, fast forward, those offers, in retrospect, they should have taken because now the market's here. It's okay. They don't have to sell. Our other sellers that we have followed our advice. Numbers don't lie. The numbers are here. The numbers are here. We analyze all that stuff. And when they get it listed at the sweet spot, showings start. Oh my gosh, we're getting all these showings all of a sudden, Shane. Why? Because we adjusted the price to current market value.
Yeah.
And then it goes pending. Then we get a contract, do the home inspection, it sells. They take a big fat wad of money and they either go back north or maybe they downsize or maybe they sell now to upsize. Something else, an important point today in that listening appointment I was on, I said, you're going to buy in the upper state of Florida, Nokomis, I forget where they're going. I said, things are all relative. I said, typically when prices increase, it happens here first, then it trickles to like North Florida. Prices go down, it trickles. You think in your mind you're going to lose $100,000. You're not, because that property you're going to buy in Nokomis or middle of Florida, I forget where it is also adjusting down. It's all relative. So if we get $850 for your property, which is a super nice property, I think it'll sell. I know it'll sell. What a year ago was maybe $700 there is now going to be $550.
Yeah.
They're not losing.
Yeah.
And if I put it in that perspective for people who want to sell and buy something else, it's the same thing. You're selling for this, but everything else is adjusted down. It's all relative.
Yep.
You know, it's different if you were selling here and the rest of the world was up here. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. But that was one of the questions. And I think the light bulb went off. I could see in his eyes. He's like, oh, and his wife's like, honey, think about what he just said.
Yeah.
When we sell for here, maybe it's not what we could have gotten a year ago, but where we're going, they've come down too.
Yeah.
It just has.
Yeah.